talk about liquid 1529 minimal surface flips. So it gives us a target string. And initially we have a same length string with all of the charts to be 0. And the target is binary string type 0 and 1. You need to find the minimal number of operations. That is, what is the operation is that you can flip from I to the end um, of the string. Flip is change 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. So ask what's the minimal times of operation you need to make S equals to target. So let's look at this example. So the target is 10111, right? So that means that we can first flip this one to be 00111, right? So then we flip this one. And after that, we do another flip. We flip from the index 0, index 1, and the index 2, right? So the thing is that for this question, let's observe those kind of patterns. Let's say every time we flip, all of those kind of numbers from this kind of index to its end, it will change, right? Change it to some kind of the same data, right? And so the thing is that it is asking the minimal number of flips, right? So that is, we just look at how many changes from the end to the front, right? So I see there is a change here. So what does the change mean? Is that you see these data are grouped together so that we can use one flip for this kind of data, right? So one is a change. And also this 0 is another change, right? And this one is another change. So we'll see from the back to end, there are 3 changes. What does the change mean? That is a 1, right? Change to 0 and 0 to 1, right? So this return 3. But there is some kind of special. So that means that this question is asking how many groups for this kind of target string. For example, what does the group is all of the consecutive numbers they have the same, right? So there are 3 groups, so it will return 3. But the thing is that this kind of question have a special kind of case if there is a 0 in the front, right? So we can, for this one, we don't need to flip because we can use the original string, right? So so this question is asking from the front to the end, how many groups except the first 0? We exclude those kind of leading zeros, right? So it is asking from the first one group to count to the end. How many groups? So if we know this kind of changes, we can write code. So let's change this as array target to char array. Um, if we don't want to do special cases, of course, we can add a 0 before the target, right? So that all the cases, they will have leading zeros so that we count how many groups in total. Then the results minus 1, right? But the thing is that we can also count for this kind of array how many groups and check whether the first element is there or not. Right, so what we do is that we'll have int a equals array dot length and result equals to 0. So what we do is for int I equals 0, I smaller than and I plus plus. So if I equals n minus 1 for array I done equal to array I plus 1. That means there is a new group, right? Result should increase by 1, right? So we know if the first element is 0, right? Then we are that we are have one group list. The result should have hold one list, right? So return array 0. If this one equals 0, then that is the result minus 1. Otherwise, that is the result. And Python code is let's also write Python code. So let's have n result equals the length of str, and this has 0, right? For I in range n. So if I equals n minus 1, or array tr is not to call target. Target I done equal to target I plus 1, right? In this case, we just have result should increase by 1. And in the end, return result minus 1 if array 0 equals 0, else result, not array target. It will be O n time complexity for this question.